guys, I didn't see you there. I was running from the FBI for crimes against humanity. So I was binging some Morgz like a typical chat. Then I saw something in my recommended Morgz Mom rap analysis. And then I remembered. And I don't know if that's good. But in conclusion, I remembered. So welcome back to Dark Souls, no death, no weapons, and everything is a Minecraft Steve challenge. Today we're going to be looking at Morgz as a whole, because he's just so epic. First of all, let's start at the very beginning, where Morgz created his channel on June 10th, 2014. Then he uploaded his first video on June 16th, 2014. Dang, innocent times. I wonder if he would later knew he'd later become a god. Anyways, next we have the creation of Big Jill, known as Morgz Mom, or a rap god herself, even though she hasn't released any songs back in July 31st, 2017. Now we take a look at the first instance of the death/resurrection, which is in the video Spin the Mystery Challenge with Girlfriend. You can see Morgz spinning the wheel and lands on Jump in a River, which is very detrimental. He dives into the lake at even greater height and greater velocity. Just look at that jump. This proves that the first instance of he ends up dying in his air, but later resurrects. At this point, I believe the power of YouTube gods need him alive, so they saw him trying to commit suicide, so they resurrected him to save YouTube as a whole. The second death of Morgz and maybe his girlfriend, Eo, happened only 7 days later. In the video, handcuffed to my girlfriend for 1 week. Bad idea. At the ending of the video, you can clearly see that Morgz is struggling to put his head above the water, and is later floating with his head down in the pool, showing that he's ended up dying. But don't worry, because Morgz resurrects himself, doing definitely not a fake giveaway. What a nice guy. Also, since the first death, I believe Morgz now learns how to resurrect himself, because he isn't as shaken up as the first death, where he jumped in the river. Next we move to not only the power in Morgz, but the famous Big Jill. As Morgz gets more powerful, his amount of power spreads through the family and into Morgz Mom, where you can see she would end up dying. Right here. But being resurrected, even though she is laying on the ground for a few seconds after the initial impact, it's only because she was following the pause challenge. But when she pulls herself up, you can tell that she is in pain and could have a broken arm from the injury. So as you can see, Morgz's power has spread to his mom and caused her power to resurrect herself, but she isn't the greatest at it, so she ends up in immeasurable pain. Next, we don't have a death among the family, but we have an event known as Morgz Fest, which took place on August 31st to September 2nd, and we all know how great YouTuber events are. What I can conclude from this event is that he had brought his fans as cult members to him, and it made him stronger. Also, he had to kick out Pyrotechnical from the event, because that would have weakened Morgz, which would have taken away all of his family's powers. On October 12, 2019, Morgz and his fam squad got used to their powers, and ended up brutally annihilating each other for more views. This showed how Morgz was just an innocent child back then, but now he is basically a god-turned YouTuber. Lastly, to show Morgz's true power, he will end up pulling a master prank, which includes him game-ending himself to scare Morgan's family. On January 20, 2020, Morgz ended up getting set up game-ended, in which the family will think that Morgz's powers have faded and he failed himself resurrecting. After his parents came home, he realized his prank was too epic and scared their parents for life. But in a moment of desperation, Morgz pulls his YouTuber power and turns back time, which when it never happened, and that's why you can't see the video today. In conclusion, Morgz, and don't forget Morgz Mom, are really insanely strong, godlike beings. So I guess Morgz Mom was speaking facts when she said, "And if you don't like me, I'll throw you in a ditch." Anyways, that'll be the whole Morgz timeline. I'll see you again in another video whenever I decide to procrastinate my second grade spelling bee. So bye!